Okay, let's make sure the interwebs see me. It's a little high. There we go. It looks like YouTube is good, and so is Twitch. Hello, everybody. Good evening. How are we doing? Back for another week of work. Actually, I'm thinking about it. I need to grab my tools. Looks like somebody was borrowing tools because I didn't put them back where they belong. Surprise, surprise. Okay. So, let's see. Busy week as usual. Spent the weekend camping with the kids. And I did, though, think, got all the parts printed to work on. So right here, I have my Valorant Legacy, which is using the, I think this is called the Stealth Burner. By default, what the Valorant Legacy uses. And it's a Bowden hot end. And I want to change it out to the Dragon Burner plus Orbiter, because I like it to be direct drive. We'll also gain a bit of space back on here, because this thing juts out quite a bit. But this is going to be a ton of work. So I'm not entirely sure that we will get this done today. I need to check something now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. And, yep, they don't. So I need to get my drill bits and my wee drill here because, of course, none of the screw holes are big enough, so we have to change it up. Anyways, so I'm going to start taking this apart here, and then we will, I'm going to take a bunch of it apart first, and then we will take the x-axis off because that's the only way. Well, it's the same. I don't know. It's called the Dragon Burner, but it's using the V6 mount. What's this called then, Adam? This thing? I've got the V6 mounts for it, and it's labeled Dragon Burner on the Valorant website. So. Is that what it's called? I have the air conditioner on? I do, but it's not that cold yet. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay. So we're going to make the AC a bit colder because I'm hot in here. So I have the new parts for the... so the new bits for the actual carriage. The bearings need to get squeezed into these, which is super fun. I'll probably have to hammer them because I had to hammer these, the originals on. I'll probably have to cut the originals off because they were incredibly tight. So yeah, but the first step is we're going to drill out some of these because the holes are just a skosh too small. So we're just going to find a just a big enough drill bit. This might be too big. What's that? 9/64. That's better. Yeah, so we're just going to drill these out real quick. Can board. Probably not, because I don't know. Oh my goodness. Getting this off is brutal. There we go. Ah! Just need to drill these out a little bit so that the M3s fit through easily enough. They don't bite because they're not supposed to bite. This is obviously not the drill to be using for this because this doesn't have a locking chuck on it. That does make it a smidge annoying, but that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Okay, now. I'll have to do all the heat inserts on these. So I've got my soldering iron with the tip prepped. That's those two pieces. And then I got these guys here, which also take some heat inserts. These guys here. Now I'm even less sure of how to do this one than I was everything else I've done, because there was a little bit of documentation for the Dragon Burner, but with the V6 I've found zero documentation. So that's great. Let's see what else here. Got a couple more on the... I'm going to be using the Sherpa Mini again, same as I did on the V0, because I have another motor for that. I like how lightweight it is, which is great. Come on. Ugh. And that should be all of those. A few left here to do. These are all printed on my V0 in Ziltech ABS, which is, this entire printer is printed with Ziltech ABS, actually. I do know that the one piece of this is a smidge too tight, so I'm gonna have to take my file to it a little bit. It's where this hot end clamp, where it clamps into the front, the cowl, it's a little bit too tight. So we're just going to take the file. We'll make it all better into this guy here. The tight fit, I think, might be over extruding a smidge on the V0 now. It seems pretty good, but most everything fits well together except for that part. So we'll figure that out. Last piece here. Okay. Okay. So we can get this out of the way now. Can't use my table right now because it's covered in Lego. So I'm building a set right now, and I gotta do it here on the desk, which is not the best, but it'll work. So we're gonna need to do some heat inserts first, I think. Let's power this on. And I need to just look at the documentation. So I'm going off the Dragon Burner website, the Voron GitHub page for it, so I can see where each of these heat inserts go. Whoop, dropped one, dang it. Oh, there it is. Try to do them one at a time. Try not to do two at a time. A little bit of filament on it. But yeah, so my goal for this week was just to get this sucker printed, because I wanted to really get started on this project specifically. Two more. So what's the difference with the Galileo? Is that one of the ones that needs like a ton of parts? I've been avoiding a few just because of the amount of BOM that they require. Or it's just because it requires very specialized BOM. Where the Sherpa I can make because I have all the parts for it. Oh, it needs a kit. So yeah, I'm a little less inclined for that. So now I have these together here. Do I need heat inserts in this? No, the heads go through there. They go into that piece there. These, because the top goes down into this. I think there's more I need, but I'm going to wait until I build the Sherpa. Hey, Eric. I get that, Eric, but, Adam, but it's more about what can I build without spending money? Because I have tons of parts laying around here, and I like to try and build with what I have first. I will eventually try the LEDs in these things, but not yet. I just need to take off just a smidge in this channel. Odds are also low that I actually do it because I bought the, what did I buy? It was for the Mini. I brought an extruder kit for that. I never used it. I spent 40 bucks on that. So, trying to spend less money on things that I'm not going to end up using. Let's see here. That's a bit better. We're almost there. Let's see here. Those go through and through all the way to there. Oop. No, we're still a little too tight. Still a little too tight. I'm just using that flat needle file just to try and just take an ever so slight amount off. Make this fit a little bit better. So this definitely goes this way because that's where the LED thing is at. The LED path, I should say. Yeah, just like that. And this guy sits there on top. Everything lines up because I used the right top part this time. That was also crucial. And those line up to go into there. And yeah, I think we're pretty good on this part. I need to find the documentation for the Valorant Legacy now. Because I just need to verify where the heat inserts go for it. So, shoot, I think I need to go to Fusion for that because there's no documentation for Legacy. I forgot about that. Come on. Read only. All right, let me see if I can find this real quick. There's so many things in Fusion now. Let's see if this search works. Legacy. Come on. Okay. Oh, you have to spell it right, Shane. Forgot the G. And it says it found nothing. Cool. So let's just scroll down. I know it's in here somewhere. There's the V2, or the V0, I should say. We're on Legacy. There it is. I think this shows where the heat inserts goes in the documentation. I think it's, I only need 3 on these parts. And then I'm going to reuse the clamps for the belts because those already have the heater inserts in them already too. So show here we go. So mine's also modified because I'm using a Anycubic bed. So I modified, so any of the red parts in this have been modified. They go in that side. So there they are right there. So if I put these together like this, they go. Is that how that goes? Like that? Yeah, the 2 clamps go on the outsides. Ah, like that. There we go. And then if this is looking at me like this, they are on this side, which, yes, that matches up. Okay, great. So we'll need a couple more heat inserts. I'll turn it back on. After these 3, that should be all the heat inserts done, and we can start disassembling the printer, the hot end at least. So we'll take this from a Bowden printer to a direct drive, which is just great because direct drive is so much more superior than Bowden. Yes, the argument is made for Bowden is faster because of lighter hot end, but with such a small motor, it ain't too bad. It's 2, and then I need 1 more. I don't know where I got these ones that I have at, but these ones, they got like a tapered end to them, which is really nice. So you can like sit them in the hole and then put them in. There's some other ones that I have that are just knurled on both sides and there's no like tapered end. So they're kind of hard to like really sit in there properly. Okay, so we're just going to tilt down a little bit. And you can see, got it all right here. And we'll try to do this without making too much of a horrible mess, because I have a feeling this is going to make a mess of things. Come on. So we take that off first. We can take off these. Come on. Yeah, I don't like that part there. So let me get the snips. Oh, I forgot I did leave some filament in this. I totally meant to take that out, and I totally forgot. So that's okay. We're gonna just put a bunch of it through so I can take it out later. There we go. I also forgot, I don't like the way that this hot end fan kind of like goes through there. I'm gonna get this hinge out without breaking the part, because it's a piece of filament that goes through it. So I'm unsure how that's gonna work. But I won't be reusing, I think, any of these fan parts, which also sucks. I hate the blower on this is unique. I think it's a 40-20. It looks cool. It gives a very much of a Cyclops look to the hot end, but it literally does nothing but be in the way, honestly. Push everything out. Come on, there we go. Piece of blue ABS in there. Okay, so now let's snip off the, oh, that flew. So one thing I did forget to do though is I did forget to print the cable strain relief for both printers. I need to print it for both the V0 and for this one. So that will be something I do at some other point. I really need to get my, doing this by hand is for the birds. X-bit set. Son of a gun. M2.5, here we go. Pile down here. Okay, does that take that part off? No, that does not. I don't remember. Oh, it does have screws in it. Okay, there's those two. And then, is this supposed to come off now? Thought that like sandwich should come apart, but maybe not. Like 60mm screws. They're like 45s, but like it's long. Oh, there we go. That's how that takes off. And then now that comes off. There we go. Oh, wait. I think I already... okay, I guess I'm not doing clicky. Shoot. I totally forgot about that. I printed the parts that... I don't think these have the clicky mount. Or no, they do. I can still do. Okay, it still fits in there. That still works. Okay. Yeah, all right. We're still okay. Whew. Should still be okay. Definitely worry about that for a hot second. Don't know where those went. Black screw on a dark and light gray floor. That's helpful at all. It's this little guy here. Where's the retention? I don't know. All right, so now we can take off. Okay, loosen the belt parts. Can't lose those because I need those parts. So the belts are now free. Sweet. Okay, now there are some retention. These guys here. These ones, I need to track these screws. So the x-axis held on by clamps. There it is. You're on this side. You're on this side. Ta-da! That's all it is right there. Oh, man. Take the rest of these out. I think these just fall out through. That's good. Yep. And yep. So these go with those for the belts. Now we take apart the main carriage. This is using those LM8 LUU Ls, the bearings, so the long 8mm bearings. At least didn't need any other ones in there, did they? They don't. So now I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to break these because I hammered these things on. Like, there's no way they're coming off without a fight. And how I'm gonna do that is a mystery in its own. Yeah. So we got to figure out how to take this apart. So let's try a screwdriver first, which my screwdriver's not here. What did I used that for something? Or did my wife use that for something? Did I use that for something? I took it from here. not hanging up, so I don't know. I've got a decent sized Craftsman. These Weehaw ones are not decent size. Shift them a little bit. Ooh, we got some movement. Almost there. Ah, okay, there's half. The other half, my God. No idea, because one half budged, the other half didn't. So I wonder if I can cut some of it to make it weak. Ouch. Or we'll have to, again, get out the little battery-powered Dremel. I think the battery-powered Dremel will make shorter work of this with a little grinding bit on it. This guy right here. Where'd I put it? Oh, right there. Why's that out so far? Get in there. We might get some movement now. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. That's the ticket. All right, I gotta do it to this one. Oh, battery, don't get on me now. Can I do it? Talking about the dentist, yeah. Man, not quite far enough yet. Oh, there we go. There we go, perfect. Got it out. So now, it's got to go into these two guys. So I was hoping that the fit will be a little better, which so far, that was better. Because those other ones, they were too tight on my other, because those were printed on the FT5 Metroplex, and that one is getting extrusion down for precise parts is quite difficult on that printer. But for everything else, it's a fantastic printer. It's just getting that exact down is tough. So I have a Fugatech 3D printed with TPU ends, which is great for just this, getting these parts on. Just need a little persuasion. Little 3D printed hits. There it is. Sweet. Those are thwacked in. Now we can get those 3 long screws and put this together now. Woo! That flew out of my hand. Okay, so now we have the new carriage, which goes on like so. And then goes on like so. Oh, get the belts out of the way. I do remember this being a smidge of a pain last time. Just make sure I get the various parts lined up. Right, that's right there. Just come a little bit more of this. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. We're going in, yes. Oh, stop. Okay. Oh, I wish these bits were magnetic. That would make life easier. Okay, that's one side. Now for the other side, you go on just like that. Screw. Why are you not catching? Oh, wait. There's a belt that's not right. You need to come this way, please. Thank you. There we go. Other screw here. Belts out of the way, please. Cool. Oh, you guys didn't say any of that. That's fine. Anybody ever be watching? Fantastical. So now let's yeah, we'll get these belts reattached. Actually, no, I probably need to do the. Where did that piece go? For the quickie probe, I lost the thing. There's a. I thought there was supposed to be a piece back there, or at least thread directly in. I don't remember. It feels pretty secure without it. I need to get some screws real quick. because that one is lost to the floor at this point. I'm sure many of you out there have lost the same to the floor. It's tight, but not that tight. Is there another piece that goes there? There was a little piece with 2 breast inserts. Okay, Adam, you're right. Where the hell did that piece go, though? It's not here anywhere that I am seeing. I mean, I could probably throw it on a printer real quick and let it print while I do other things, but I'm a little wondering where in the world could it have gone. Is it down there? Hello? Where'd you go? I have it here on the desk. Like, it wouldn't have gone far, right? Yeah, it's just that little retention piece with the brass inserts you just said. I don't know what happened to it. Wait, what's this? Oh, those are... Wait, this is it here. I have another one here. It was white. Yes, it was white. I got a black one here. This is it here, isn't it? This is what fits down in there. Oh, it's not in the old carriage. Because the old carriage I pulled apart. But funny enough, in the new carriage, these don't fit. This piece doesn't fit in the new carriage. But yeah, that piece was white. And this one doesn't fit, so I might need to file it down just a little bit. It's this one here. This is the piece that was there, though, for the clicky probe. Let's look here real quick. This here. The Legacy is different. I also think I might have the parts here somewhere for it. Yeah, clicky probe, here it is. Open up. Does it show it anywhere here? So if we go to Ball and Legacy. Here we go, it's showing up now. Here we go. So that piece is this guy right here. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And can we see it in here? See it here anywhere. But anyways, that's the piece. I might just need to file it down a little bit, which is fine. That'll take a second. Where'd I put it? There it is. So let's just see if we can take just a smidge off. I mean, it just doesn't fit. But I totally forgot about the clicky probe. because I have another clicky carriage for it as well. Just the sides that needed a little bit. See if that works now. So you go just like this. Hey, Aaron. It's almost there. It wants to go in, but just doesn't quite make it. I think that will go just about. Now we got to put the heat inserts to it, and we should be good. Okay, so turn this back on. Let's get some heat inserts out. No, stop. There it went, okay. Thank goodness I had a spare one of these laying around. Turn that off. Okay. Now let's see if this will fit in properly now. Does that line up? Where's the probe at? This mess of wires. Go down just a smidge. Just a smidge more. It's so close. Man, so close. Wish I had some sandpaper in here. Or you know what, better yet, I have my wee Dremel. Back to the dentist. On the fly modifications. We need a 3D printing name for that, Adam. I mean, that's where it feel like I see where it's getting stuck now. It's almost like it's too big for that spot, which kills me because that's a lot more material to take off. Now do you fit? Yeah, it's almost like it's. Oh, wait. That might have got it. Let's I need what's it called? I need a washer. We got to just pull it that last little bit in. Washers. There you are. Oh crikey, that drawer's full. Come on. Drawer's super full. All right, now let's just pull it the rest of the way in. Wait, forward. I think that's it, assuming those are going to line up properly with the probe. Which they do, hot dog. Let's go. That's what I like. Oh, that one's too short. Is that good? I think it's all right for now. Doctor 3D surgery, D3DS. I like it. I like that. That's funny. All right, we got to take this hot end apart now real quick. Turn this up now. Okay. Wait. Oh, wait. There's more screws. Oh, there's these ones in the front here. That one's loose. That one is very much not. And we're free. Well, mostly. Still have these old fans that I have to do something about. Oh, you know what? That actually broke. that mount broke. So we're gonna have to reprint that, I think. Yeah, we're gonna have to reprint that part. Yep, snapperoo. Shucks. That's really gonna suck because getting these things out are gonna be brutal. But that's gonna be another day because I am not messing with Clicky right now. I want to get this back on here. So let us put these screws in and get them to these clamps. Just get these clamps started. Right like that, just to get it underneath. That. Okay. So basically, which side's going to be easier for me to pull on? I think it's going to be easier to pull on the side that's not near the desk. The monitors, I should say. We can do that. Okay, that's those ones in. And the top one here. I'm gonna have to cut the bottom ones because that mount is in the way actually now. So which of these is that? That's the top, this is the bottom. So let's just loosen up. Well, that's looser than I wanted. Cool, guys. It's fine like that. So top I can tighten. This one I cannot. So how much do we need to cut off? Probably about that much. Come on. Okay. That in there? Okay. Now I gotta figure out how am I gonna hold that in there and drill this in. The hardest part of all this is building these printers would be great to have another hand. Let's see here. Nope, that's not gonna work. If I do that, I pull this like this, will that work? That's loose. Wait, no, the top's not tight enough. Ah. This makes this a lot tougher. No, that's not good either. I wonder if I'll be able to pull that one through to make that a little better. Let's see what I can do here. about even. It's just this bottom one is a little crooked. Do I leave it? Do I do it? There we go. Oh, well, that doesn't help. In fact, that's in the wrong bit. What is that? The top needs tighter? Top of it needs to be a lot tighter. Let's see if we can do that. Because now we're crooked. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now we can just go ahead and reattach this motor in the back. Let's do forward and one just. It feels pretty good now, I think. I don't know. Cool. Well, this needs some M3 nuts in it. Put these in. Looks like they're going to need some force. Stop. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, those are really not fitting. Let's try some square nuts then, see if that fits any better. Square might fit. It's just really not easy. Don't make it easy, do you? Oof, that almost hurt. Nope. Man, those are tight. Those are super tight. Can't fit a square nut in there or these hex nuts. might have to heat them in, I guess, right? Man. I mean, I guess I can't use inserts on that. I don't know. It's not meant for inserts. Could I use inserts? I don't know. But those are hard to start in there. All right, let's heat it in there a little bit. Heating, there we go. Carelessly set that there. Just try a little bit of heat and a little bit of force. And hoping not stab myself with a soldering iron. Oh, there we go. A little bit of heat does it. I am. Are you going to bed?
I was gonna ask if I could have I mean.
Yes. Good night. Love you. Snack time. Okay, so now let's get another one here. Get that positioned in there as best I can. Nope, stop. We're gonna have to do this way. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't ruin anything. I don't know. We'll find out eventually, though. Okay, so now I've literally got no idea how this thing goes on. That goes like that. I'm fairly certain. Like that this gets clamped on first. So I can see that. So the E3D part, it's clamped onto this guy. So, like so. Holy cow, that's tight. It almost wraps around too much, honestly. You get some pliers here to help with that. A little bit of persuasion. There you go, there you go. Here it goes. Click. Well, this thing ain't coming off now, are you? No, it just broke. Cool. Way too tight. That thing is way too tight. Because like it goes over around 90% of it, which is weird. Like usually these are like a 50-50 type of squeeze on these. This one is Definitely not. So I definitely need to reprint this part. Because I don't know how in the world it's supposed to squeeze that. I mean, look at that, so off. I wonder if this might need to also have this also should probably have some heat inserts in it right there. So I think that's what I'm going to call it tonight, because it's been over an hour now I've been going at this. I think it's a good stopping point. But we at least got the carriage on. I need to reprint the mount for this. Try to lower my extrusion, I think, on this, and I'll try to fit it, dry fit it first, see how it goes, before I waste any heat inserts or trying to salvage them out later. And I will reprint the clicky probe and try to fix that as well before we come back, because that was also a pain to get done. And we'll go from there. I think that's enough for today. It's a lot of work to do a hot end swap on these printers. I should say a tool head swap, because I'm not just swapping out a hot, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm doing a complete tool head swap, and it definitely needs some more work to it. So I'll also try to salvage out the heat inserts from these old parts, because there's no reason to get rid of them when I can reuse them. So that's it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll be back next weekend. No, I won't. I'll be traveling next weekend. So I'll be back in 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks, hopefully I'll have all the new parts for this printed and ready to go. And then we can try and get the hot end on this replaced. Probably won't be able to do tuning. I'll probably just be getting everything replaced next for next stream. And we'll go from there. So thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Make sure to like it. Check the links down below. Subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Happy printing. I'll see y'all next time.